What is going on? You know who it is. What is going on, Prophetess? How you doing, Prophetess? Shout out to you, Prophetess. We already have some comments here. Sherry Moore, shout out to you. And Sheila. Oh, Sheila. What's going on? Let me put this up. Thank you for, let me see. I'm just putting this up now so I don't forget. But when we get into the part about where we actually do some readings, I got my cards here. You know what I'm saying? We'll be ready. But if you want to know how to get your, if you want to explore that question, psychically speaking, of course, then follow that ticker right there. All roads lead to your fucking reading. Okay, Stephanie, what's going on? Nicholas, what's up? Yeah, you finally got to begin. You know what? The way I figure it, Nicholas, it don't matter when you get here, as long as you get here, right? You know what I'm saying? So like, fuck it. Ah, yeah. So how's everybody doing there? Prophetess, I don't know if you told me how you been. Shit. Got some really big announcements coming, okay? Everything is I gotta tell you, like, since this 888 ritual that we did, I swear to fucking God, like the missing pieces for me personally, the missing pieces, um, I got them. You know what I'm saying? So not only that, but just I guess you could say sometimes when you do a ritual or you do a spell, sometimes it's like holding a mirror in front of your face so you can really see you and see how things are going and see things for, I guess you could say, for better or for worse as they are, which gives you the clarity to actually have the freedom of choice, right? Because if you're just stuck in your patterns and your old bullshit, it gets a little hard to see things. Yes. Yeah. Sherry, you already know what time it is. You know what time it is. Yeah, that's all right. Um, but so yeah, so if I'm just gonna say right now, like if you are interested in actually, taking things really, really, truly to another level, we do have a new membership that we're about to open. This membership, the heart of this membership is interaction. So we will be doing weekly coaching calls like on Zoom or something like this, more than likely Zoom. I've been looking at Discord though too, but have it. That's for, I'll get to that in a minute. You know what I'm saying? But that's pretty much the heart of the matter. So it's going to be very interactive. So you that way, this is where steel sharpens steel, really. You know what I'm saying? So me being me, I'm the consummate, I'm the master student forever. I love being the student. I prefer being the student than the teacher. You know what I'm saying? But you know, because that's when you're like when you're learning, when you're growing, when you're expanding. But you can do the same as most teachers, real true teachers teach what they need to also. Like there's other levels to things. Danny Doom, what's up? How you been, Danny Doom? So yeah, that's why I rescheduled the show like I think it was last week. And we're about finished with everything, just to the point where we can get things open. Another thing I've had to not overcome, but to kind of recognize, and like my spirit was like, look, nigga, you ain't gotta have everything fucking perfect. Just go. And you can make adjustments along the way. Because that's something I've always had really bad is that whole like perfection shit. You know what I'm saying? So you getting married? What? Congratulations. Congratulations on that. So yeah, that's going to be coming soon. And of course, along with that, there's going to be content, spells, spell tutorials, courses. I got several new books that, you know, are just about, they're going to be released there too. So, private group rituals. Most of the rituals now that we're going to be doing is going to be private group rituals. You know what I'm saying? So it's all going to be there, and that's part of the whole flip, the whole the whole, as far as like what I've been kind of going through it, like the changes and the things that I've been through, it's like, how to, and it's also identifying what it is that you truly, truly, authentically desire. All right. That's a big one. That's a big one. A lot of us are chasing things that we actually really don't want, or there's an old saying, right? The reason your spell didn't work is because you either wanted it or you didn't want it. Now, when they say you either wanted it, it means you were more aware of the lack of that thing, quality, situation, whatever it is, than you were actually of the fact that you actually do have it, right? Versus you didn't really want it, right? Because sometimes we'd be shooting for things that like really wouldn't even matter. You could switch that out with something else, and it's not like, so I think there does have to be a degree of passion there. At the same time, you have to be able to do it in a way that is non-attached, so that way you can allow it to do what it's going to do. DJ, what's going on? How you doing, DJ? I knew I'd see you. Oh, I just got through it like a brutal fucking workout. That back crack is heavenly. You know what I'm saying? It's heavenly. So, anyways, yeah. Um, but I'm glad to hear all the good things coming here from these comment sections. That's great. That's great. A lot of things going on, and now is the time. I'm telling you, where you know you can make this. You know what? I'm still holding on to summer. I don't want to see no fucking pumpkins. I don't want to see no. I know you walk into stores now, you seeing pumpkins, you seeing all this shit. I don't give a fuck. It's still summer, goddamn it. Okay, it's forever summer. All right. Yeah, you gotta love that back crack shit. I be I be on my roller thing, crack 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 as much as I can. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, yeah, so that's just some of the things that's been going. That's why I haven't been like, cause I've it's just been more important to do that at that moment at this time. You know what I'm saying? So as much as I want to go live, like it's hoodie season. I don't want to hear that. No. I have a saying, as soon as it's like Halloween, you might as well say Happy New Year's. Actually, when it gets around 4th of July, to me, it's like the rest of the year, for whatever reason, it seems to just fucking zip by. I don't know what it is. Next thing you know, everyone's fucking doing the New Year's thing. And it's like, that's it. It's a weird cycle we're in. And I truly do think that, I don't know. I don't know if it's our perception that's being fucked with or what, but I feel like the time is like truly actually speeding up. Like it's almost like a tangible difference. I don't know. Am I crazy? Anybody else? DJ says I'm ready for the cold. You know what? I can't fuck with you on that one, DJ. I can't. All right. Yeah. I mean, my little ritual is every fall equinox. I do have a fucking pumpkin spice latte. I don't want to hear nothing about it. Okay, that's what that. But it ain't there yet. Okay, we're still in the summer time. Okay. It's because summer is the one time that we enjoy ourselves, where after the 4th of July, people tend to get stuck in the motion. I could see that. DJ says, I think time is is fast now. Yeah, 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 for real. Like that's what I'm saying. Like I just think like I don't know. It's crazy. Like the shit is zipping by, and I don't know if it's like because I know time. The only thing really real about time is our perception of it. That's why I said I don't know if like it's because of our perception that it's like just zipping by real fast and shit. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But some of me don't like it. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that feeling. Prophetess says this week has just whizzed by. I'm saying all of the weeks are. I get this one particular email every Thursday, right? And it usually has some like little quotes and shit in it, stuff like that. So every time I get it, there's been plenty of times where I get it, and I'm like, holy fuck, is it Thursday already? You know what I'm saying? Like I just got one of these emails, literally, and it's just crazy. It's crazy. DJ says I hate summer, the heat, the kids, the humidity. Where are you at? Because I love the heat. You know what I hate? I hate the cold. I hate the rain, especially. Like I hate all of that. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm not a fan of that shit. Maybe once in a great little while you have a little rain, something like that. Or if you live in a place where it rains and then like right after it rains, back to business. You know what I'm saying? It's back to being hot again, back to the heat. I have to be able to walk around half naked. Okay? Jesus. Can't do that with all the rain. Danny Doom said time is so relative. West Coast. Oh, that's right. You're in the rain capital of the fucking world, I think, right? Danny Doom. Yeah, I couldn't make it up there. It's too much clouds, too much rain. Can't can't do that. I'm a fire entity. Really. I'm half fire, half water. Really, really, but like I'm fire. Like I need that fucking heat. Sherry says 300 days of sunshine a year. Fuck that. No. Are you saying you don't like 300 days of sunshine? That sounds pretty ideal to me. You know what I mean? That sounds pretty ideal to me. I ain't complaining about that. I like that. Where is that at? I'll be right there. Exactly, Danny Doom. You said Seattle. That's what I'm talking about. Y'all are like rain most of the fucking year and shit. Or maybe it's changed. I don't know because the weather's changing too. Everything is changing. Everything. Everything is changing. Okay. So what I think we're gonna do here. Mm, Sheree, we gonna have some problems. If you're saying what I think you're saying, if you're against the sun, even if it's the fake sun, I don't care. Come on with it. Give a shit. I need that over and over. I can't do no cold. I cannot. Shango cannot do cold. Papa Shangito is allergic to the cold. Now, of course, if you like, if that's that little snuggle weather shit, okay, all right. But after that, we need some more heat. You know, Carlito, shout out, bro. Good. Welcome to the live. I think what I'm gonna do first and foremost, I'm just gonna do a general reading. To be honest, I haven't done any readings since the last time I've done readings. People think I sit around doing readings all the time. Like I don't. You know, when it comes to me, I think a lot of people now, my perspective is yes, there's a time and a place for it, right? Sometimes, a little clarity, it's always good, right? But for the most part, it's like you just need to really get clear on what the fuck it is that you're doing or what you want. And sometimes a reading can help with that, you know. A reading can also show whether you are on track or off track, really, because that's how I view my particular kind of readings. I'm going off your energy. Energy is always in flux, so you could change the energy, do whatever you need to do. It's never gonna work out, Sheree. Okay, it's never gonna work out between you and I. Colorado. So for the amount of this energy, we're not gonna be debating this, okay? Like I can't. I won't. All right. I need the heat. All right. I need it. And I need it all year long as much as possible. All right. If I could have like 3 weeks of winter and then we get back to like the good shit, I'm cool with that. All right. I'm cool. I love fall too. I do like fall. Fall's cool. But the only thing about fall is I know what's coming. That dark, cold fucking winter. And I live on the West Coast, so over here we do that whole time change shit, and I don't like that shit. I don't like that getting dark early shit. You know what I'm saying? I really am not a fan of that at all. Sherry says, I be a furnace and you can only be so naked in public. Well, that's kind of a matter of opinion, you know. I am known as the human heater. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care how cold the bitch's feet are or her legs. I will warm them up in like 60 seconds. Like, you just throw that fucking leg over here. You know what I'm saying? It's going to get warmed up because that's just what I do. I'm fire, period. That bothers me outside of that. I'm cool. Yeah, I don't, yeah, I can't do it. So I'm gonna stay present while it's still summer, okay? And y'all ain't taking my summer, all right? Y'all not taking my summer, all right? I don't want to hear about fall. It ain't fall yet, all right? It's not fall. It ain't. It's summer. God damn it. Okay, we're just gonna do that. I'm gonna just say that, okay? You know what I find very funny? Is like usually like around Halloween, almost like on the dot. It's like one day it'll be warm, 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 still kind of warm, you know, that fall warm, Indian summer shit, whatever. And then it's like Halloween, and then like the very next day, it's like somebody hit a button or a switch because it's all of a sudden you just feel the cool starting to come. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like uncanny. It's like it happens just like that. Hey, little young man, what's going on? Yeah, it's crazy. All right, so what I'm gonna do here is a group reading. If you'd like to just kind of like, you know, meditate and send a little bit of vibes and shit like that, then maybe there might be some information for you as far as through this just general group read. This is kind of like my warm up too, you know. My mic's cutting out. Sorry, baby. I don't know what to say about this. It's this fucking platform. Where are we at? 15 minutes? We shouldn't be cutting out like that. Can everybody hear me all right? Can everybody hear me? All right, so this is what I want you to do. All right, just go ahead and first of all, you know what? Just rest your eyes onto the eye of destiny here, and when you're ready, just go ahead and take a nice, relaxing, refreshing breath in. Continue to fill your lungs all the way to the top, and when you're at the top, just hold it. Count backwards from three, two, one. Go ahead and just release that. That's right. You're releasing all that tension, all that strain and pressure. And guess what? Your mind is now opening, and whatever information may need to come through from this general reading, just give me the nice general reading here. We're going to do that. All right. Let's blow some minds here. In this general reading, I'm going to give 7 cards, and then afterwards, if there's anybody who wants their own personal question answered, you already know, just follow this ticker here. Either I'd prefer this time right now $ Ray Shango, but you can also do the PayPal.me/Shango Ray if you want to get in line. If there's a line, if not, then we can just conclude a little. So let's see what we got. Getting y'all's energy and put it all in the cards. There you go. All right, you ready? All right. Details, details, details. All facts, no cap. All facts, no cap. Yes, yes. Yeah, it's been like 90 degrees here where I'm at in the Bay Area. Lovely. Okay, between 90 and 85. Lovely. All right. Like just loving it. Fucking loving it. I am so loving it. All right, hold on. All right. Once again, this is just a general reading. I'm just pulling information out of the ethers. If it applies, let it fly. Okay, that's what we're going to do. Wise Fox. Ah, okay. Yeah, little young. How the fuck you been, bro? I'm headed out your way, bro. Borima. What's going on? Mucho amor, mamita. Para ti. I'm doing in general here, so settle back, get your beverage, whatever. I got my little copper shit. Okay, let me just tell you right now, there is somebody who's watching this. There's somebody who's feeling the effect of lies and rumors. All right. These things may have seemed to just occur almost abruptly. All right. I feel like there is also some elements of somebody lying or trying to hide information from you. It may have to do with an air sign. Okay. Maybe. All right. But for I keep feeling like somebody who I don't know who this information is for. So if it's for you on this, whatever it is what it is. But I also feel like what I'm getting is a sense that somebody's relationship is being affected, or whether it's their relationship or someone they're trying to have a relationship with or wanting to have a relationship with, it's being affected by outside interference. Remember, words are spells. Okay, so people can cast spells. These rumors and shit can be spells too. All right, so I'm getting a lot of that right here. All right, I do also think that for somebody in particular, perhaps these rumors and this deception and things of that nature may have erupted into some kind of tower moment, if you will. Yes, Deandra Harris, shut up. So I would really, 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 first of all, reassess if that piece of information is for you. I would really, really reassess who you have around you, number one, and number two, what information about you personally. I'm kind of feeling like this is a woman that I'm speaking to. All right. Now I know that women in general, even the ones that say, "Oh, I just keep to myself," they always have one or two people that they confide in. All right. Sometimes it only takes one, right? And I get it. Sometimes we all need someone to confide in or to talk to, but the information that I'm getting, the impressions that I'm getting here is you really got to tighten it up. Like you you really actually just don't even need this person in your life, to be honest with you. But if this person is going to be around, then you really need to make sure that they only know what you want them to know. All right. Mm-mm-mm. In other news, someone's getting a message too about something that recently just happened, and they're going to say, "We don't know. It just all of a sudden, it was just so all of a sudden, you know." Um, Somebody here too is I feel they're taking their creativity, they're utilizing their creativity. All right. Somebody might be embarking on a new journey, a new path in their life, and they're like, you know what? I'm gonna start walking to the beat of my own drum. All right. And once you really, really decide something like that and you really are resolute about it, that's when a lot of times you're going to notice that there will be disruption. First comes the like intention to, and you're really decisive on that shit, right? Then comes some type of disruption type shit. I'm also feeling that um, I want to tell that person, whoever that is, right? I don't know if it's like, I feel like there's an artistic quality to it, but that doesn't mean you're painting, you're doing something like that. Your whole life is art. That's how I look at it. Okay, so whatever you do, you could be a landscaper, you could be a plumber, but you can do it artistically your way. You know what I'm saying? So I am getting some of that, but it's like somebody started to start something new. They're like, you know what? I'm gonna start creating my own lane, my own thing. And like you were really resolute about that. And it's like it's not that you're being tested either. Like who the fuck is testing you? Is there somebody floating around out there being like, we're throw the um throw the tower moment at them, see how they do. Like I don't buy that shit. I don't buy that shit. I think that sometimes, oh, thank you, Bodhi Mommy. I appreciate you. I don't think that, I don't think it's like that. I think though that sometimes the old self doesn't want to go so easily, right? You could say, some of your ego, shit like that. It doesn't want to go so easily, you know? So sometimes it could be that. Also, sometimes the path that you need to go on is actually covered in um, what seems to be, I don't want to say misfortune, but it seems to be like a setback, but it's actually not a setback. And many times in life, anyways, you got to step back before you can go forward. You got to slow down before you can go faster. And that's just a fact. You know what I mean? Trying to start a cake business, huh? I heard that. Bodhi Mommy, I got you. And yet another situation that I'm seeing here is it's having to do with somebody here is seeing. I feel like this is having to do with a guy. Okay, somebody's seeing this guy, and this guy's kind of well, he kind of has maybe what you might consider to be playerish ways or whatnot, and you're actually going through it with this person. He might even be a water sign. He just might. He just might. Okay, he just might. But what I can say about this guy is also he may know how to press your buttons in the ways that you like, but at the same time, he's also very immature. All right. He may also be more youthful looking for his age. All right. This is also connected to this situation going on here. And I don't know who this is for, but this just came in. This is rather intrusive right now. But there is somebody watching or will watch this that like you have a situation. Somebody's actually, and this, I don't know if it's the same thing or not, but I just got to say it the way that it's coming through. It's like there's other competition for this guy, and some bitch is trying to like manifest you out or like, throw some roots at you type of thing. Okay. You might not even know about this other bitch. All right. Because player here hasn't said anything, but it's like they're aware of you. Okay. Kamira Davis, what's going on? So, yeah, that's something else to take into consideration as well. All right. And finally, before I get out of here, I'm just looking around here. I'm just looking around here. I'm going to go all the way here. Oh, yeah. Well, I'm getting the message to say to somebody that uh, you're looking for resources to actually do something. So maybe you are starting a bit, or you just have there's something you want to do, right? I don't know who this is for, but I'm being instructed to say that you need to look into your network. There's somebody existing already in your network to whereas you're one conversation away from really getting things moving. And this might be somebody that you haven't even really actually ever considered. And it's kind of like I can see you actually taking advantage of this and then being like, all along, this person was like in my phone and I never even like thought about like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just telling you, that's kind of like how it's coming through, you know, the network. You're approaching that time where, and when you realize that you are money, and I know that sounds so fucking airy fairy. That sounds so um new agey and shit like that. But the more that I realize how much, like, first of all, whatever you are responsible for what you allow in and what you are, you know, actually repelling, whether you know it or not, right? So you literally, like, with your mind and ideas and just the simple execution of them, it's almost like you could print up money. Essentially, it's like you are. And nowadays we know that most money is actually not even real. It's, well, none of the money's real, but what I'm saying is it's all zeros and ones, you know. So there's a heavy emphasis on understanding that, and I don't know. I feel like somebody's really going to come in. Somebody's really going to get this shit, and once you get it, you're really going to take off. Let me tell you something, folks. If you do a spell or you do a ritual and you're not getting the result that you want, it's not that the spell isn't working. The spell is working on you. It's not, maybe it seems like it didn't work for you. It's working on you. You know what I'm saying? All magic works. All right. Even if you can't see it, even if you can't detect it, it's working. You just might not be aware in what ways it is working. All right. That's not to say that you can't do something else or do alternative things in addition to what you did. But all I'm saying is your real magic is going to be there to change you. Because that's really all you got to do. Just shift. You know what I'm saying? It really is. Shift. I know that sounds old. It is simple, and sometimes it's not easy. I will admit that. Absolutely. But it is Empress Wu. Okay. Um, Body Mommy, could you please tell me your question here in the chat? I think we're gonna go with this. Let's switch decks. Paging Body Mommy. Paging Body Mommy. I like the name change, Wu. Empress Wu. Because an empress is like bigger than a queen, right? I've been kind of looking into that. What's the difference between like an emperor and a king? And it's like many kingdoms can exist within an empire. You know what I mean? So relationship, can look, I don't mean to be an asshole, okay? But can we be just a little more okay, what specifically do you want me to read on? Remember, I do the best when imagine me like Chat GPT or Google, right? The quality of your prompt or whatever that you put in the search bar, the better I can serve you. So if you could just kind of clarify just a little bit more as far as what about your relationship specifically? Just tell me what you are. Okay, you want to do the blind test, huh? Let's see if he picks this up. Let's see if this comes out. You know, me and you have a special connection. What, mommy? You know that. we are having, we're there's certain people you're just connected to, you know, and they just seem to just have your fucking number, you know. I get it. All right. All right. Let me wash on this. We're gonna get to it. We're gonna get to it. We're gonna get to it. I'm gonna use. All right. So, Bodhi Mommy, please approach the Shangorian altar. Go ahead and just rest your eyes into this eyeball here. And when you're ready, go ahead and take just a nice, relaxing, deep breath in, all the way to the top, right? Till you can't feel your lungs no more. And then just hold it for the count of 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and release that, releasing all tension, stress, opening your mind, and connecting with me for whatever needs to come through for you right now in this moment. Appreciate you. Mm. All right, please give me the information that I need to tell Bodhi Mommy about her relationship. Please tell me all the information you need to Bodhi Mommy about her relationship, please. Okay. I'm gonna keep going till they tell me stop, Bodhi Mommy. You know, give me the information, all facts, no cap. All truth, please. And thank you. All facts, no cap, all facts, no cap. All right. All right, you ready? Hmm. Hmm. I can already tell you right now. Boy, I ask and they answer. You know what I'm saying? Uh, just give me 1 second here. I'm just gonna overview. I gave you 7 cards here. We're gonna just kind of go through here. Okay, number one, I'm getting that there was definitely a fucking argument. And if I had to explain, perhaps what I'm picking up is how you're feeling about this was, I feel like this kind of just happened, or maybe not too long ago. I don't know when it happened, but it feels like there was. You ever had an argument with somebody and like it just gets really bad, right? And you and both parties are just talking they shit and they say things that they cannot unsay, you know? So what I'm saying is I feel like there was also some irreparable damage from this argument or disagreement, all right? It feels like there was a tear and that tear has like continued to tear, all right? That's one thing I'm getting. Somebody in this relationship is a fence sitter, so to speak, like sitting on the fence. It's almost like they got 1 foot in and 1 foot out. And even if they go through the motions, it's like the other person can definitely feel that from the other one. I feel like this is also one of the hearts of the matter. And it could be also too like just as far as like should I leave specifically is one of the things I'm getting. One of you has maybe one too many people in your business, or there's a lot of I'm there could be a possible even like a text affair or something like that. uh, maybe not a text affair, but just if you want to call it that, right? Like sometimes they have a name for emotional infidelity, cheating, you know. To whereas most people will say, well, that's not cheating. I didn't even touch that person or whatever. But the mental connection cannot be understated or underestimated. And if you start having a real strong mental connection, I don't know who that's for, whether that's you or if that's him. I'm not pointing fingers at anybody. All right. But I also feel like somebody has some other people or they've allowed other people into y'all's business. Now, perhaps maybe it's both of you. I don't, yeah. See? Mm. And if there is something occurring, I can absolutely guarantee it's like work related or it's connected to their employment. Okay. I will skip all the way ahead and I'm gonna double back. Uh if you was I think if like let's just say I'm gonna use hypothetical examples, okay, because this is kind of like all scrambled all over the place. But if let's say you were to decide to leave or just say, hey, this ain't working out for me, like um the person you're with, I feel like would may even come with like a brand new ring and like, please remarry me, or some shit like that. Because I do see something like it's kind of going in that direction where, and I know as far as like if I was you per se, I'm gonna step out on a ledge here, okay? I'd be like, why are you going through all this? Because like when you've been feeling like you don't really want to be here or you're not feeling me like that anymore, and I'm having a real problem with that, I can't make anybody feel me, and I don't want to be with anybody who don't feel me. Like who, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting to a lot of manipulation, and I feel like this is gonna also come more into play over the next, I would say maybe few weeks, maybe a little bit longer. All right. But manipulation, gossip, feeling overwhelmed, that coldness that you know what I'm talking about, the coldness just within a relationship, you know what I'm talking about? You know when it's fucking cold, right? Like it's I'll say cold almost like a dead body almost. Because the relationship itself when you're with somebody, us together form like an entity. That's how I look at it. Like the relationship itself becomes its own kind of entity or a thought form. That's why people be like, "Oh, it's Booty Mommy and fucking Chad," or it's Chad and Booty Mommy. Oh, you mean stuff like that. So it's like you start being associated with this person, especially if you guys have been together for like years, right? But that body can die. You know what I'm saying? It can die. It's just like so. I'm feeling also you're gonna like thank you. You're gonna increasingly start to feel if things aren't be able to be changed, you're going to start to feel like really fucking caged in. All right. You're gonna start to feel really caged in. It's going to start to seem like just a never-ending series of burdens and stuff like that is what it's going to start. That's what I'm getting. But towards the end of all this, that's why I said there's like this diamond ring. So what I'm really getting from this is like somebody you is like, you know what? I'm out of here, Poppy. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't do this shit no more. Wait. Baby, I got this ring. Like, this is me on my knees, right? I got this ring. Like, look, let's just leave it all. It'll just be me and you. Let's just leave it all behind. You know what I'm saying? Let's start. And then here you are standing there like, yeah, but if I say yeah, is it gonna go back to the same shit show it was in like 3 weeks? Can you maintain that, fella? You know, it's already started. Money changes. Some motherfuckers, and I just be like, go fuck yourself. Um, yeah, the trajectory that I'm getting right now is like it's definitely going to increase exponentially. Okay, it's going to increase exponentially. And this is the time to do, I guess, like your real soul searching, because I understand this is not something you take lightly, but it just very well may, because I'm not here to tell you what to do. I can only advise, right? But it just may be that time for you to leave. You know what I'm saying? Staying somewhere that you've outgrown or that just, it worked for a time and now it's just not, it's not it now. Being able to recognize that and to take actions accordingly, it takes a lot of boldness. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people will just stay in something because they've already invested such and such amount of time and stuff like that. But I'm really, really getting that if you do stay for you and the situation remains the same or continues to deteriorate, it's going to have a detrimental effects on you. I feel like it's also going to affect your work. Because remember, you're a holistic being. I know we compartmentalize. This is my relationship. This is my job. This is my romantic life. These are my friends. But really, it's all connected. So, if you got a cancer in one area, it can spread all over. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot to consider here. There's definitely a lot to consider here. And I know it's hard to make. I feel like you have a problem trusting yourself because a lot of times you're like, damn, am I just being a woman and like overly emotional and shit like that? But that first initial heart impression right there, like it's never wrong. You know what I'm saying? So if you can catch that, if you know what that is for you, you gotta honor that. Like she says, thank you, always on point. Yep, I've been past the point. Not sure why I'm still fucking here. I am my own man. Ouch. Yeah, yeah. If you know what it really, really is, and I'm talking in your heart of hearts, like there's like all your emotions, and then there's like that that fucking truth. You know what I'm saying? Like if you know it in your heart of hearts, then you must, you know, get the courage to do what you gotta do. You know, I'm not saying do it tomorrow, but at the same time, like, the longer you stay in it, I feel like the worse things are gonna get for you personally. You are my vested interest, not him, sorry to say, but like, so I'm concerned about you and your well-being. I'm just telling you the trajectory that I see things going, should you stay in that situation, is not going to get worse like one plus one plus one. It's going to get like two times two times two times two. Like, so that's like exponentially. I really feel that. I really, really get that. And yes, he will try. He will try and buddy you up. Don't be surprised if he shows up with the fucking ring. I'm telling you right now. I just got this picture, one of them desperate Hail Mary things. And it's kind of like, dude, why you even doing that? So why are you doing that? Why save everybody some time and some trouble? But that's what I got for you. That's what I got for you. I wish you the best no matter what you choose. You know, I'm gonna tell you right now. And I think I am seeing it through your eyes and kind of like as best as I can, kind of like feel it through you, and it's like if you were to stay, like it probably work out a lot better for him than it would for you. That I can guarantee. I guarantee it. Hold on a second. I hope this doesn't fuck shit up. Oh, is that you, Woo? Is that you, Woo? She said, get the ring, dump him, and pawn it for money. Yeah. I mean, sometimes you may want to start to like, if you know what you're gonna do, you may want to like really play chess with it and like, strategize as far as like so things are to your advantage, in your favor, you know? Because you know your situation better. Sometimes it's not as easy as just leaving right now, today or tomorrow. Like that might be a little more detrimental than it needs to be. But if you know what you're doing and shit like that, then you know. Woo, did you send something in? Because I think that's you. Yeah, he wanted to upgrade my ring to a 10,000 one. I said that would be something to fall back on. See, I see the ring. I told you. What? She's gonna come back with it, right? Watch, she gonna come back with it. You're like, nigga, I'm done, bro. And he's like, oh, you're gonna be blinded by, you're gonna be fooled. It's moist tonight. It's moist tonight. You know what I'm saying? Oh, what a pleasure. Anyways, thank you so much. Empress Woo Woo, how can I serve you today? 10,000, that's a good little head start on a new little life there, though. If it's real, you know what I'm saying? But remember, he might try and moissanite you. All right, don't get moissanite. Okay, Empress, you know that your wish is my command. So you just want a general then, I guess? Or just whatever comes through for you? How have you been, Woo? Jeez. I think you're in Cali too, right? Get it appraised. Yeah, for real. When he pulls that Hail Mary shit, that like last ditch effort, like, honey, wait. Ooh. Say bet. Hold on, let me see. Okay, mira, let me see. Hold on. I'll be right back. Go have a seat in the living room. I'll be right back. I always get to pick them out myself. Okay, I got you, Whoop. Oh, we're doing great. Doing great. And we have the return of little young Greg Bag Jr. Yeah, that's a nice little start to a nice little cushion. You know what I'm saying? That's good. That's real good. Be like it'd be like a divorce party. A divorce party. Styles, what's going on? How you been? I miss you too. Where the fuck you been? Out there in Florida. All right. Well, if you would please approach the Shangorian altar. All right. Go ahead and just rest your eye on this eye. Go ahead and just take a nice, deep, and relaxing breath in. That's right, just like that. Hold it when you get to the top, the count of three, two, one, and then just go ahead and let it out. Opening your mind. Just pretend that your mind is now opening from your third eye. Boom, all that light coming out. That's right. Connection. We got it. We got it. Okay, so I need a general feel. Ha ha ha. So I said, look at you, sir. You know how you be disappearing. I know. It's just a sad in me. I think I'm gonna do like to turn every song into like a sad song. That's what I think I'm gonna do. Channel message. All facts and came from Lulu. You're funny. Okay, prophetess. We got you. Make it good, prophetess. All right, what is the information shown right now? Ooh, taking your right now, merging you with the card. Okay, whatever needs to come forward. That's right. I'm gonna shuffle this one time. Let it be. Whatever it needs to be. I'm gonna give you 7 cards. Mm-mm-mm. All right. Okay. Uh-oh. Uh, just one moment here. Let me just go over the cards. All right. I'm going to start in the middle. Okay. I'm going to start in the middle. This is what I have. For some reason, I feel this is also you. I know the more, as we go along, more information is going to start to come through. That's how it always happens. This woman is looking at her work situation or work life. I I do feel like there was some type of increase. All right, maybe I don't know if this is not really the promotion card, but I feel like there was some type of promotion and stuff like that. But the card that's really getting my attention here, and I'm gonna go back to this 3 of spades here though, is and then we have this card too. You got one of these Jack of Hearts popping up. Who are you dealing with, Woo? I think you may be dealing with somebody that you have some definite doubts about. That Jack of Hearts always shows up, and it's usually always little young grab bag. No, these they they uh they circulated for their reading. So let me see here. There's a situation that I feel like there's a situation that happened with you in which you're still wondering because it feels like you really don't have a lot of the information. Okay, whether it was hidden on purpose or whether it just simply kind of worked out that way. But I do feel too that there is some kind of like a veil over a situation, and I don't know, the more that I'm going through this, I feel like what's really sticking out more so is this guy and how you actually have right next to this guy, you have and you may not even be talking to this guy, okay? You might not even be talking to this person anymore or having any dealings with this person. Okay. Right on. Okay, good. So yeah, you overcame a lot of different shit. I could definitely tell though here. So I don't know. You wasn't dealing with somebody. This can also be something from because I've had different situations in my life. Let me paint like a small picture here where I kind of I don't want to say the root, but for whatever reason, spirit or my subconscious mind like showed me something that happened between me and this other woman, but this was like years ago, and I had no fucking clue that it was somehow attached. or like binding me or tripping me up right now. You know, that's how this stuff can be weird. It can work out like that. You know what I'm saying? Cupid's Angel Auctions. How you doing? Was a nigga creating drama while we were homeless. We signed up at the see. Okay. All right. Well, I'm just gonna leave that part alone. Okay. What I do see for you also here though too, is getting involved with different types of groups. I don't know if like for a while you've just kind of been more to yourself, but I feel that there is a time approaching for you really, really soon, and it's going to benefit you in a lot of ways because I feel like you're one of these people that can kind of maybe turn your social network. Like there's always value in a social network. You never know who the fuck you never know who knows who. You know what I'm saying? So like I feel like definitely drop that shitload of a bird in the moment I tapped in. Okay, I'm good. But yeah, I'm definitely feeling for you that there's going to be a lot of like or I don't want to say that there's going to be, but that I would start to look like, for example, whatever your interests are, like specifically with groups, because I feel like who you meet, certain people you're going to meet in these groups are like almost like faded or like there's also people that you're going to meet that as crazy as it sounds, like they're actually here to help. Like you guys are supposed to kind of like cross paths and shit. And it's almost like the term that people use sometimes, like an earth angel. You know what I mean? I don't necessarily look at them like, oh, like a cherub angel, but like the energy is that of like an earth angel, where it's like this person just comes in, you cross paths with this person, and it's like they really like, they really fucking help you out. You know what I'm saying? Don't apologize. You know that. Shimano 5, what's going on? Yeah. Empress Wu, we talk how we talk here. You know that. So keep that going. All right. Somebody's going to be returning to you. I'm getting this devil card here. Need I say more? But this is also a card to me in that this is also like the artist. It's one of them artist cards. You know, it has like an artist type of vibe to it. So what I feel, you could just say creativity. Okay. There's certain situations that I know you came out of a lot of worse shit, but now since you're not like in as much or as intense survival mode as before. Now you can start to think out of the box, and now you can start to flourish. Your creativity is going to be key to this, all right? But I can't shake the fact that like I feel like this devil card is something. Like there's somebody that's approaching, and I'm getting the devil energy, so to speak, all right, from this. There's also an important message coming to you. Let's for a little bit more clarification on that. You hearing me? Woo woo. There's also some. There's an important message for real. I don't think you should. I don't know how. Yeah, you're at the turning point now. Right now, you're at you're at that turning point. Okay, you're at the turning point. Yeah. Wow. So the clarification cards that I got from you are both sevens. They're both of these, the seven of hearts and the seven of clubs. And I feel like this is somehow related about the sky. So I feel like there may be, I know that you're alone. I know that you don't want to whatever, but I feel like someone's going to be coming towards you because Lord knows you ain't going to be going towards anybody, you know. So if they come into your life, it's going to be because they come towards you. And there's going to be somebody coming and their intentions really ain't worth a shit. I think you're probably going to pick up on that. And I hope that you just pay attention to that and save yourself some trouble. Um, Yeah, you're gonna have to stay on your toes. This might not, I don't know exactly when this is gonna happen. I'm not saying that extremely soon, but maybe within a month and a half, something like that. But yeah, you continue to turn yourself around. You being able to somehow take advantage of certain group things, even if it's just small groups or something around shit that you're interested in. I feel like there's some people that you need to meet, all right? That it's like you're waiting to cross paths. I will need some tools for this devil. Ooh, you're crazy. But yeah, so in a sense, it's kind of like this person. It's like it's gonna happen at the time you start to like really seem to be going your way. You know, things are really getting better in the ways that you really want them to get better. And then all of a sudden, here comes the fucking devil, you know. But I do have a feeling that you could just totally avoid this shit. All right. He may come in a form that may be very, very hard for you to resist. All right. So I know you're talking all that shit now. All right, but like let it cross your path. Like you may be singing a different song. All right. But just keep that in mind. And above all else, of course, listen to your intuition. Right. That is what I have for you. Like, but you're on the things are really you're in that weird transitional phase even right now. You know, a lot of times when things are turning around, that turnaround time can have a lot of good things happening in it, but you still feel kind of discombobulated a little bit because you know what you were coming out of and what you were coming out of too. Be patient with yourself because I feel like a lot of the shit that happened kind of took a lot out of you. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna also need some time to kind of like recover. You know what I'm saying? Like spiritually, energetically, emotionally, stuff like that. Your nervous system needs to also recover too, you know. So please keep that in mind. Do not overlook that because that's really important, you know. You're absolutely welcome, but you keep going and like I said, things are gonna really start to turn around for you, you know, especially financially. It's what I see. It's not gonna happen overnight, you know, but it is gonna happen, provided you stay on your path. You know what? But even when you're off your path, that's still on your path. Sometimes you got to get lost to get found. You know, sometimes getting lost gets you there in such a wonderful way that, like, you can't, you know what I'm saying? You were thinking you had to go a certain way. You had your mindset, I have to go this way. Then you seem to have to take a detour, right? And you start getting vexed because you're like, fuck, this isn't part of my plan, this and that. Actually, no, it is a part. It is, it's a, you know. Anyways, yeah. Prophetess, what question? We're gonna switch up the cards. Prophetess, I gotta say this. I was gonna make this its own little video. I ain't gonna say too much, but there be some weird motherfuckers watching these things. Of course, like if you make content, if any of you make content, you already know. Like you cannot control who watches your shit. I'm sure if you did, you would make sure that certain motherfuckers could not watch your shit. You know, we have a question. So I'm gonna have to get back to that. Prophetess asks, is Arizona place I should visit or move to. Yeah, because then you're gonna be closer to me too. You know what I'm saying? So if I need to, like, hey, we need to have a meeting. Yeah, I'm just kidding. No, but I'm not kidding about the closer to me part, like, cause I'm, yeah. I'm curious as to what place in Arizona you're thinking about. It depends on which part. Yeah, don't move to no sundown town now. They're not gonna be feeling too sensational about you, okay? I promise you. What part are you thinking you should visit and move to? Have you been there at all? Have you been to my state? I'm claiming it now. It's mine. You know what I'm saying? Have you been to my state? Have you been to my state? I fucking love Phoenix. And all the areas that I've seen around there. Never been there? Okay. All right. So go ahead and make yourself great also. All right. And now that you're here, I might as well do this. Go ahead and just focus on the eye. You know the drill. All right, go ahead and take a nice, deep, slow breath in all the way to the top, like you're about to do some Reiki. Okay, hold it at the top. Three, two, one. And go ahead and just let it go. Let it all fucking go. Open your mind and your to whatever information needs to come through for you. We go out, we go out to fight about it, guys. That's all. You know what I'm saying? Winner take all. Winner take all. That's all. You are willing to give it to me. You know, you're gonna like, here, daddy. That's what you're gonna do. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna graciously take it. Like, thank you. Thank you. All right. Should, based on all information, unknown and unknown, is Arizona a place that is Arizona a place that she should visit or move to? Arizona a place that she should visit or move to? Is Arizona a place that she should It's Portal Central over there. Okay. You get out there, it's a totally different energy than wherever the fuck you at. South Carolina, I think. Yeah, totally different. Totally. It's like tangibly different. You know what I'm saying? Should she move or visit there more frequently? Should she move or visit there? Should she move or visit there? I'm gonna give you this yes or no here. Ready? Five, four, three, two, one. You got a pretty big yes, I'll say. You want to see your cards? Just have a look see about nine of spades. And then you have uh king of diamonds, five of diamonds, seven of diamonds, followed by a nine of clubs. I'm getting more so like, let's just say we have 100%, right? There's 100%. This is yes, this is no. You're somewhere like right here towards the yes. So it's definitely worth your investigation. Go check it out. Go get the lay of the land. Say hi to the spirits of the land, in the land. You know what I'm saying? All over. Say what's up. Tell them I said hey. I'll be there shortly. Okay. But yeah, I feel like because you're having like a closing chapter of your life basically, and I think you know it. There's time. It's like a time for a whole new revolution type of thing. You know what I'm saying? Like there's something in you too that like wants to just start all over again, and I mean start all over. Okay, so I'm gonna have, and I know this like I'm kind of biased. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna tell you, yes, you should. You should definitely check it out. Even if you just go to visit, like, what do you have to lose? You will discover whether you absolutely fucking love it or whether it's, as long as you ain't a pussy towards the heat, you know what I'm saying, then you'll be fine. You know, you'll be just fine. Let me see here. It was so hot this year, that type of heat that beat on people. And then Wise Fox says, yes, Empress. See, they're over here getting, bashful about it, but it's okay. Whoops. It does get hot. Like, make sure you got your coconut water if you're gonna be outside for any length of time. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna need that. You know, make sure you're well hydrated. Yeah, you need a shift. You definitely do. You've been where you're at for like pretty much all your life, huh? Heat is cool with me. It just be different. Well, Sherry, I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you. Like, you can be that, okay? You can be that. All right. You're free to be you with me. You know what I'm saying? So you can be as badgy as you want. All right. I don't mind. Not at Well, yeah, there you go. At least go see it. At least go see it. They have a lot of different places there. I mean, it's a little mecca down there. I mean, it's kind of like a big mecca, you know what I'm saying? But like it's you have to just see it for yourself. And also the reason I'm saying this to you is because I mean, I know like I don't know if you're still doing your Reiki thing or if you kind of fell back on it or whatever. But I think that that would be somewhere that you'd also want to. And plus, there's just a lot there, you know. Cali cool too, expensive. Yeah, Cali is. I mean, I'm in Cali, so I can tell you about it like firsthand. Yes, I'm gonna look into certain places. Just check it out. Just check it out. Just don't let a bunch of time go by and then you just don't do shit. Because you crabs you're rather slow with doing shit. You crabs are fucking slow. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I get it. You guys move real slow, but I would encourage you to like, to jump on this. Like, go see some shit as soon as you can, even if it's just for a couple days. Cali is Cali's like fucked up in a lot of different ways though. Especially like in a business way. Like all the taxes on businesses and shit like that. Like it's like they're intentionally trying to run. It's no wonder so many businesses are leaving California because it's like it's fucking ridiculous. I'll just say it that way. In my opinion. In my opinion. Like what the fuck are y'all doing? And I will say, if you plan on like incorporating or something, just in case. I mean, there's several good states for that, but Arizona's actually not bad when it comes to that. Arizona actually got a lot of favorable things that are there. So yeah, I don't know. Did you say that you're not doing your Reiki anymore, or you are doing your Reiki? Because I was gonna tell you if you wanted to, you could, post your. You still, I know you see what I'm talking about. You slow ass crabs. You probably still don't got a fucking website, do you? I would say post your fucking website. But you don't got one. I bet you. Colorado too, though. As far as expensive, I wouldn't know, but I'm gonna trust on that. All right, go ahead and if any of you are actually looking for a really good Reiki session, okay? She's becoming a very seasoned practitioner. You can hit up Celestial Earth Goddess. You haven't finished them. How long? Jesus. Whew. Okay. I'm not going, you know what? I'm just say unbelievable. Unbelievable. Anyways, when she's done with the website, she could always give out the website, which I'm sure will have a booking calendar and all that stuff. So that way, or however she wants to do it with you, but you can get at her like that. Okay. We believe in supporting here. Okay. So get them Reiki services, get them energetic hands put on you. Okay, you might like that. I got a detailed newsletter. Well, that's cool. That's a better start than last time we spoke about it. Yeah. You know, I gotta bust your chops just a little bit. Cause like only a cancer, it would take fucking 3 years, 3, 4 years to actually like have a site, you know. But at least you got a newsletter. So that's good. That's good. That's good. Anyways, I think I'm about to get up out of here. But yeah, that Reiki's still going. Exactly. You know, exactly. So, if you want some Reiki services, right? Maybe you could put in the comments here, like what exactly, why would somebody want a Reiki session? What is the benefit for them? And since you're the expert on that more so than I, Styles, look at you. You know what? It's been a minute since I've been on here. All right. All right, Styles. All right, God damn it. I'm gonna give you a card. I might do a few of these so that way it can be fair. Because you know, if I just do you style, they gonna think I'm sweet on them. But I like to be fair, you know. Give me 5 minutes, so I gotta. Yeah, Shimon got a lot of new shit. I was just talking about this earlier. Yeah, I haven't made the announcement yet, but pretty soon within the next couple days, I'm gonna make the announcement. I'm not doing no more one-on-one anything. You know, we got a new membership site coming out that is the heart of it is interaction. So we have weekly group coaching calls, right? Of course, there's a shitload of content, spells, all this other stuff like that. But yeah, so it'll allow me to be able to work with groups or my group, I should say, and I can deal with people where they're at. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever challenges they may be having with their thing, and also depending on what are you trying to do? You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So you know how that is when you can work with somebody in real time, one on one, live, and get your shit situated. You know the way it should be. You know, thought it was woo woo at first, but that shit works. Yeah, it does. You know, Reiki is the shit. I got level 1 certified. Reiki can help clear your energy fields, which will boost whatever type of healing you need. Okay, so for those of you who didn't know what Reiki can do for you, it can help clear your energy fields. Yeah, Styles. Card of the day for Styles. And you know how this card of the day shit goes. A lot of you, if you want a card of the day, go ahead and just put your hand up. You know what I'm saying? Your little hand emoji in the chat, and I will choose the one that I see. I did. I would do spiritual FIRO. I would do spiritual oils and shit like that. But like all that shit, nah. I got a whole new fucking format we're going off of now. So a whole new thing. And the whole point of this is, when you know what's really important to you, as far as like what it is, what's your core, like numero uno fucking value, right? Like what do you value the most? When you know that for sure, then you can make moves in accordance with that. Then it's like you cannot lose, right? So I'm just going to give you a little bit of transparency. Like mine is freedom. So in creating systems and things where my involvement can be at the most minimal as possible, then, because I need my freedom. You know what I'm saying? I don't like being tied to shit. I don't like exchanging my time for shit. Let's put it that way. We've reached that point now, folks. All right. So I know that now. So I have to honor that and take my next steps accordingly and take that into deep consideration. Like that has to go with me wherever I go. So I make moves from that place versus just, all right, y'all. Jesus, Crizzle. Let me see here. Styles, where you at? So, anyways, yeah, you know, so we have other things coming, but it's not like I don't have to sit there and fucking make them and shit like that. I'm like done with that shit. One-on-one shit pretty much will be non-existent. I will be taking on the occasional client, like for spell work, let's say ritual work, right? But it's going to be at such a premium that I can just focus all my juju on that one person and their situation as far as that goes, versus having anywhere from 5 to 10 to 15 clients where it feels like I'm just fucking spread out, just too thin. And in my opinion, the way that I just mentioned, right? Super premium, but that's like I'm a quality over quantity type of person. I really am. I really am. You know what I'm saying? And understanding my particular energy better now, the move I make now is like everything is calculated now. So it's custom fit. Cupid's Angels Auctions. That's good. Hold on, y'all. Can I get Styles out the way? Y'all know how I do it too. I look at the bottom of the screen. So whoever's after I'm done with her, whoever's at the bottom of the screen, that's where it's gonna go. Little young grab bag, nigga. You lucky I got some love for you, bro. Just a second. Just a second. What? First impression speaks. Okay. I don't know if this is about to happen or if this recently did. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But uh I feel like I feel like there's some disappointment, or there will be, perhaps. There doesn't have to be, but depends on how you look at the situation, right? You were starting something that you found very passionate, or there was like a lot of something of passion, right? This could be like some form of a relationship. It could have been maybe a passion project, but for some reason, it's not happening right now, or it's not going to happen right now. That doesn't mean it's not going to happen. It just means it's not going to happen right now. Um, and I can't shake it. That's like the first impression I got. I don't know what that's about. That's what I got for you. All right. Remember, DJ, I got you. Remember, like a lot of times, often we got to take a step or two back so we could take three or four forward. That is the way shit goes. Okay, that's the way shit. All these hands, please, Jonathan. Right on the spot. See what you did to me. You see what you did to me, woman. Woman. You see, woman. That you done started again. Right. Shit. Ah, oh, you did Little Young? Okay. I'm gonna do DJ and then we're going to Little Young and then Papa Shanguito. Here's the fucking part, okay? Because I already said I'm starting on DJ. Don't worry, we'll get this one out the way. DJ. You know I got mucho more for I swear to God, on my birthday, I'm gonna play that happy birthday that you sent me this past year. She sung me the most beautiful fucking happy birthday song. I was so fucking touched. My eyes got a little red. Okay, like it's like that. Okay, even it's like the used car salesman at the deal. Yeah, I I would be careful with that Shimano 5. Reiki can be used for evil too. All right, DJ. What's the card of the day for DJ? You ready? Hold on, let me grab your fucking smack it in these fucking cards. Be a little bit more moment. There we go. All right. I'm gonna shuffle it one time for you. Oh, this one popped out. What is this? What is this? What is this? And this? Okay. I There may be a situation where you feel, I don't know if this is happening now, but the keywords here, um, some gossip, some overwhelm, even maybe perhaps some type of note of like falsely accused. All right. It came out like this though. I don't know if I'm getting also a sense of feeling this card to me when it's reversed. I get this feeling of feeling fenced in. It does not mean that you are. We all do this shit. We interpret our situations in ways, and a lot of like we are all prisoners of the prison of our own minds. Because really, truly, ain't nothing stopping it. It feels real though, you know. So I don't know if this situation is to come, but the fact that this is an eight of spades, which is one of the most powerful cards in the deck, you can flip that around. Okay, this is spiritual power as well. Change in spiritual power going up, of course. Also, some type of promotion. I would say work related. Okay, I'm saying, oh shit, specifically on that. Hey, young grab bag, what you got? What question? I don't want to like. Did you put in a note? What's coming up for me in the next few weeks? Okay, I got you, bro. Yes. So, hop your birthday. Oh, it's better than mine. Oh, my bad on that. Cupid's angel. Condolences. All right, young grab bag junior. What's coming up for young grab bag junior? You know what? Let me watch this card. I'm gonna continue. I've been having so much fun with you guys today. You guys are the swear to God. And Daddy's sorry you stayed away so long. Okay, I know. Papa was a rolling stone, brown, 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 whatever. Yeah. All right. All right. Young grab bag, Jenny, make yourself to the yes, Shangor altar. Go ahead and just rest your eyes, look through the eye. You know what I'm saying? Where you just rest your eyes, you just gaze at the eye, right? Go ahead and take a nice deep breath in all the way to the top. Fill your lungs, hold it at the very, very top. And when you're ready, go ahead and just release that with a sigh, releasing all tension. That's right. You're right now opening your mind, ready to receive whatever information you are asking about your upcoming next week. What's coming up for me in the next few weeks? Okay, that's simple. Remember that. What's coming up for him in the next few weeks? All right. In the next few weeks. Hey, where do you stay, bro? Like down in Arizona? If you want to, if you could say exactly again, where do you stay? Do you stay in Phoenix or are you like in some of the surrounding, one of the surrounding little towns out that way? Let's go. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. One more shuffle. I got you, bro. Okay, so right on. Hey, it's live. Tell her that it's live as fuck down there. There's like always something to do. You know what I'm saying? Like no matter what you're into, it's happening over there. Right? What's coming up for little young Bradbury Jr. in the next few weeks? All right, I got you. You ready? Huh. In the next few weeks, you say. Okay, well, I can tell you something that's going to happen rather sooner than later. Like, I think it's going to happen really soon, to be honest with you. Maybe within like, I don't know, 2 to 3 weeks, but I feel like there's a new financial opportunity coming, or that you're going to create a new financial opportunity. Sometimes they cross our paths, right? And because you're ready, you can take advantage of them. Other times, when people hear about a new financial opportunity, we can't discount the fact that it's also what we create. Like, create a fucking new financial, not you, but you know what I'm saying? 'Cause so many people like to, they want it to happen to them as opposed to through them. And a lot of the shit is so much better when it happens through you. And even when it's happening through you, it's going to appear like things are happening to you, but that's because it's happening through you. Because, anyways, yeah. So I'm getting this right here. My mouth's getting dry as fuck. Yeah. So this is one of the things that I'm seeing here. All right. Have you been looking into that? Have you been like wanting to start something? Or have you been like kind of like thinking about some things? Like, you know what? I'm ready to like actually start something new here. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Now here's something else though. I feel like you might be contending with like within the you know what, this is what I see. I feel like um I've been trying to create something. I full on agree with you what you said. I hate being on someone else's time. Yeah, my nigga, I got you on that one. Yeah, I got you. You know, think systems, right? I know that's a vague concept, but like we got to think systems, because once you put in the work, you get the system going, and then yeah, you still do something to like that kind of feeds the system or feeds like in we could say maybe leads or something, but you can make content on all these various forms of platforms for that. Anyways, I have to tell you this though. I feel like there is some dark energy that you're going to be contending with. All right. And it may even poke its ugly little head in the form of, I don't know, some kind of dealings with the law. All right. But I definitely got some dark energy, maybe even a dark sag energy. All right. But no, for real, I don't know if you have any things floating around you right now, but I'm also getting some like succubus energy. Like you might even meet a chick that's like, some of these chicks you gotta be careful. They may look good, but you'll know very quickly once you've been around them, even for like a few minutes. But even if like so if you start dealing with a chick and you notice maybe things start going wrong, or just you start the way you feel like if you get off the phone with her, if you talk on the phone, because a lot of people don't need to talk on the phone nowadays, or like when you come away from like a meeting with her, or like if you hang out with her once or something like that, and you feel like just man, I like my energy feels low. Like I couldn't wait to get away from this bitch in a way, even though nothing technically happened. I feel like that's more so of like if you're gonna label it like the succubus kind of energy. And yeah, I feel like you have that approaching. So you might want to look out for that. Yeah. And see, this woman, I can show you. This woman is looking at this is the dark energy, and this is like the succubus shit. So she's like kind of looking at all of this, you know, as you can see. She's looking at all of this. I don't know what you got going on in your personal life, brother, but yeah, hold on. Let me see what else here. In regards to this new path, right, or whatever new income stream or business that you're going to create, because I feel like you are. Sucky be sucky love me. What can I say? I'm just a buffet. You know what I mean? What can I say? Ugh. I kind of know what you mean, little young grab bag. You said been following my whole life. I feel like it like pops its head out, and then it seems to go away, and then pops its head out again. Uh, it's almost like having episodes of something. I feel like you finna have an episode. You know, that's not just yeah. Just I would be very. This has the potential to really get you off course, but it doesn't have to, and that's what I'm trying to tell you. All right, now as you're starting, I feel like you're going to settle on something to start. I see that. Okay, you're going to make your mind up and you're going to decide. You know what it means to decide? I forgot the fucking Latin word the decision comes from, but it means to cut off, literally to lop off. So, in other words, what it means is you cut off all other options. All right. So, as you decide, you're also going to get, I feel like there's going to be this little tiny patch where somehow maybe you get some news that could be discouraged, right? If you interpreted it that way. For some people, this would be enough to just stop them cold in their tracks. They'll just go back to their job or whatever they're doing, right? But I see you overcoming that. Are you good at sales, bro? Or something happened? I'm not saying just have you ever done sales, or do you have, are you able to talk to people? Good night, Wise Fox. Love you. I don't know. I just see this woman. Okay. It could be a returning woman. I'm not really sure, to be honest with you. So yeah, but I see you overcoming that though. See, this is like, as an entrepreneur, if you're going to be an entrepreneur, if you're going to decide to be an entrepreneur in whatever form or fashion that you want to do it in, creativity and adaptability are going to be something that you must, if you don't already have that quality, that you must cultivate that quality. It's one of the most important things you can have, because it's like, I can make sales if I need to. Okay, well, that's cool. There's a lot of ways that one could do that, right? You don't have to be like the Mr. Salesman kind, but yeah. So, anyways, I see you doing that though. I see, in whatever little situation, or it, I see some type of news or message coming after like you've kind of gotten started, and it's like one of these types of information is just kind of like, but at the same time, they're also reminding me to tell you about like that whole mustard seed thing. Everything starts with the thought, you know what I'm saying? So the thought is like literally the mustard seed, and it grows into the biggest fucking plant pretty much on the planet, you know. I do see also, I don't know if this is a meeting, I don't know if this is with somebody you already know, and I'm keep it real with you, or somebody that's new. I'm more inclined to say it's somebody that's new. All right, but I feel like uh probably I would say within about a month to a month and a half, somewhere like that, you're gonna start to date somebody that makes you feel like, life is fucking roses, some shit like that. I don't know. That's really what I'm getting. That's how they end it. That's not to say that it can't turn to shit, but that's what I'm getting. Yeah. I will see here. Just new or old. Just new or old. Just new or old. You know what? Is it old? Is it old? If it ain't old, then it's got to be new, right? Is it old? Is it old? Is it reoccurring? 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 Yeah, this appears more reoccurring, recycled. It was old. It's so old that it's new now, or somebody coming back or something like that. You know what I mean? Someone spinning the block on a young Grabback Jr. You know, I said it feels like, I'm trying to give you a descriptive term, like how it, like how it is when you meet a real cool woman, like you feeling like you kind of walking on air and shit. They do give, I don't know, they impart something into you, fucking, they do, like just the new energy, and the newness of things. You know what I'm saying? Like that. This is how I see you feeling. So I'm also getting impressions like it has to do with someone that you met around this time. Okay, does that make sense? Anyhow, that is what I have for you though. As of right now, the battery's getting low. Okay. So I will be back though within the next 2, 3 days. All right. And I'll be posting some other content on here. So look out, right? Much love. Thank you everybody for joining and everyone who partook in this. I missed y'all, and we will be back sooner than later. Y'all have a great night, and we will be seeing each other again extremely soon. I promise you. All right. Unless I check out of here. You know what I'm saying? So peace.